everyone, so today I have a slightly different video, and that is the reason for which I have no foundation or concealer on and I look slightly zombie-like. I have had so many requests from you guys recently to do a review tutorial kind of video on the new L'Oreal Nude Magique Lumi Cushion foundation things. Is that what it's called? What? It's got such a long name. So in this video I'm going to be talking through the coverage, the application, all of those good things, and if you're interested in release dates and things like that, I'm going to refer you to the info box below. I was given this without a press release, so finding out any information just from the internet has been really difficult. So I will leave all of that in the info box for you guys, but right now I'm just going to go on with the review and I really hope you guys like this. So this is the packaging for the L'Oreal Nude Magique Cushion Foundation. I actually really like this packaging. I think it's really cute. I like the metallic pink, it just pleases me. And when you open up the packaging, it has a little sponge, which I have not used, and I think these are kind of gross because I don't really think you can wash them, so I don't really use this. And then you have a little flap here that pops open and your foundation is on the inside, and you basically close the flap and keep it closed to make sure your foundation doesn't dry out. And then obviously you can see on the inside you have your cushion foundation, which is basically a sponge, and it looks really gross and you will be tempted to stick your finger in it because I have done that several times. It's quite fun but really unhygienic, so don't do it. And to apply this I have two favourite methods of application. The first is the more traditional in the form of a blending sponge or any kind of makeup application sponge. I use the Real Techniques complexion sponge, I think that's what it's called, I always forget. But I also have a flat top kabuki kind of brush here with me as well. I use a variety of them, but the one I really wanted to show in this video today I cannot find, so I'm going with this one, which is an EcoTools defined brush, but normally I would want an exact flat top kabuki. I know these aren't the traditional method of application when it comes to cushion foundations, but I wanted to mention this anyway because I think that if you get a dense enough flat top kabuki, they work just as well. And if you're someone that really doesn't get on with makeup sponges, then I think this is just as good an alternative. And what I'm going to do today is I'm going to apply one half with the blending brush and then one with the blending sponge for you guys, just so you can see if there's a difference. And so I can see if there's a difference as well, because I've never applied half and half because I just don't do that on a daily basis. So I'm going to start off by using my Real Techniques complexion brush, and I literally just dab it into the cushion. And then I literally just work that into my skin and it gives the most gorgeous glow. And I feel like with the Real Techniques complexion sponge, it's quite a light to medium coverage finish and it's just so glowy and a little bit dewy, and I really love it, especially because I've got dry skin. I feel like it just works amazingly and it looks so skin-like. I don't ever feel like I'm really wearing foundation when I put this on. And even though it's quite a light coverage, I do feel like it's quite buildable, so you can really get up to a medium coverage, which is perfect for me when I just have like little red blemishes that I don't really want to put a ton of concealer over, but I just want to, what's the word? I just want to disguise them a tiny weeny bit. So that is one layer applied to the left side. Is that my left? Yeah, that's my left. I'm really happy with the colour match to my skin. Shade 3, when I haven't fake tanned my face, is my go-to, and I have shade 6 as well, which I tend to use when I have fake tanned my face, and it works perfectly, if not being slightly too dark, but I don't think there's too much variations between each of the shades. I don't think this range has a massive colour range. I also have, I think, shade 2. They don't come labelled very well in terms of shades, but I think it's shade 2 that I have that is way too light. I'll do proper swatches so you can see all of them on my skin. But now I'm going to apply the same shade of foundation to the right side of my face using this Zoeva flat top brush. I'll link what it's called in the info box because I've already forgotten. But anyway, so dabbing that in, and they just fit so nicely, and you can see there's product that it's picked up. So they do pick up product. There are some people that swear that these are useless, but I still think they're really good. And then I'm just stippling that into my skin, and I feel like if you wanted a heavier coverage, this might be the option to go for because you can really buff it into your skin. I mean, you can do that with a blending sponge as well, they're pretty good, but I feel like if you wanted to really build coverage, this might be a better option. And that is shade 3 applied to the right side of my face, and out of the two I would say that application with a sponge gives a much more natural, lightweight finish, whereas you can really build up a medium coverage in one layer with a flat top brush. And just for reference, for me the telltales of coverage are around the nose here and up by my under eye bag, what do you call that area? But these two areas here are the telltales of coverage for me, as well as obviously blemishes, but I have a lot of dark pigmentation around here and around here, which is completely covered on this side. And I don't know if you can tell on camera, but I can see that there's just a lot more natural colouring coming through underneath my foundation here and here. But overall, I really like this foundation. It's so glowy, it feels lovely on the skin, it doesn't feel too cakey or like I'm really wearing makeup. It's super flawless on the skin and kind of fills in all of the little bumps that you don't really want to see. Everything that you want to cover up, I feel like this covers. It gives a good layer of coverage over blemishes. It really makes your skin look very poreless but really glowing and slightly dewy at the same time. So I'm a big fan of this foundation. I feel like if you have dry dehydrated skin, you will love this as well. I feel like even if you have oily skin, this would work beautifully. It will just be a more dewy foundation, because on me, I don't feel like it's super dewy, not like YSL Touche Éclat foundation kind of dewy, but I feel like on oilier skins it would be a really lovely dewy foundation, and you could just powder if you are super oily and worried about the longevity of it. But I think that is pretty much all I have to say on the foundation for now. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments below, because I've never really done a one product review and tutorial before, so if there's anything I've missed, just let me know in the comments and I will answer you as soon as I can. And I will also leave all of the information on release dates for the UK/Europe/ wherever it's not out yet. I will try and find out. But that is it from me today. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Please make sure to subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!